All right, how's it going, internet? It's your guy, the Titus Soul. I'm doing something I really was trying to dread for a long time, but it seems like it's a good opportunity to do it now. What it is that I'm finally pushing my movement to the internet. I'm not looking too forward to see some of the backlash, because a lot of people probably not going to agree with what I'm doing. But I'm ready to endure it. To push the movement forward and protect the people who believe what I believe. All right. But for anybody who don't know, if anybody remembers seeing me during the 2000 American Midwest Beatbox Championship, sorry, a couple of months ago during the second event, I was wearing this shirt. I don't know why it's backwards, but it's a stop bath movement. A lot of people was coming up to me asking, was it me and things like that. And first off, just want to just set the tone. A lot of times when people push movements, they always have like this. Sometimes you hear like this idea like it's all or nothing. People saying that, oh, if you don't agree with what I believe, man, we can't be friends no more, or we can't be cool. I mean, forget all that. I'm not that type of guy. I know everybody has their own opinions and things they want to do, so it's to set the tone. I mean, if you don't, if you don't agree with the movement, I completely understand. It's all good. We can still be friends and everything like that. And it's all good. I mean, it's probably gonna be people out there who's gonna be neutral and do their thing, and people in there who's gonna really enjoy it. When I went over to the Midwest Bebop Championship, I got like mixed reactions. Appreciate the people who wasn't feeling it, who didn't wasn't give me a serious throat lashing. Didn't disrespect me or anything like that. I appreciate that. And there's some people, you guys know who you are, and there's people out there who really, really understood and what I'm doing and really encouraged me. You guys know who you are already, so I appreciate you guys. All right. So anyway, to go through, I'll tell you guys why I'm doing this. Huge fan of a lot of different, underground sports and things like that, and there's always been like a situation when it comes to the divisions. When I was last year was a great situation for the Canadian U.S. connection. People say, "Oh, so what's that?" I'm like, "It's a coin I just came up with." A lot of people consider Canadian scene, the American scene, to be two different scenes. But me, because I've been helped and encouraged by the Canadian scene just as much as the American scene, I consider it just one big beatbox scene, the North American scene. So I don't know. But anyway, it was a big year for us last year, especially for the U.S. side. We had that World Championship was incredible. Big shout outs to my man Gene, showing the world what musicality can do. Napalm killing it, showing them with the that lip bass, and I just killing it and things like that. Man, he just helped put it on the map. And then Kaila, the future legend, to make all everybody say it was future legends, all the future legends. Showing them with the have incredible musicality as well. And I want to give a shout out to the homegirl Sparks, one of Canada's finest. I knew she improved like so quickly. Man, I wish I could have became something as quickly as Sparks, man. I remember when she was like a day one. I was over her sister's house when I first met her and things like that, back in 2013 when she was just starting out, and she just increased so fast. But that was a great year last year. Except for a couple of stains there where I'll explain that what it is. I wasn't able to make it to the World Beatbox Championship, unfortunately. I had to watch it online, and I couldn't have been prouder of my guy, the Beatbox House, and everybody from Canada and things like that. And the thing that kind of frustrated me, because I was watching the championship, saw that Gene and Napalm, qualified for the top 16, and for a brief moment there, I was like, oh man, I know Kayla and Sparks got to be little disappointed. I guess because they must not have made out of the elimination round out of the pools, and but then I had to take a step back and just remembered that actually they became. And I was like, and then I looked on there and I saw that it's like Sparks. Sparks was a vice champion, and Kaila was a world champion. I was like, what's going on? I mean, I'm like, what's with me? I mean, didn't they lose the pools? Cause like there was like Alem and Napalm was the vice champion. Then I remembered like, oh yeah, of course they have the women's beatbox championships and the male beatbox championships. So I was like, you know what, this is like the last straw. You know, I don't want to see this anymore. You know, there is because right now in the beatbox in the world beatbox community, the beatbox community, we don't have a true world champion. We have two champions for no reason. I could tell you, we have the top male beatbox champion, which is the legend Alem, and we have the top, world female beatbox champion, which is, the future legend Kaila, and that's ridiculous. I mean, we need to have, more champions. And I mean, we gotta have just one champion, you know what I mean? Not more champions, that's going backwards. One champion. I'm all for divisions. I mean, I understand that, there's certain things that you gotta have, like, a certain block. Like, for example, when you gotta have the single beatbox, singles beatboxing, and you gotta have the team, and looping. I mean, those are all three different styles of beatboxing, and it wouldn't make sense to, mix it up. And the same thing happens, like, you have like the American champs to have, American beatboxers only, command champs, Canadian beatboxers only. Those are real divisions I think it need, that, the community needs. I just don't believe that, these gender divisions, gets the job done. Because at the end of the day, the whole point of these championships is to figure out who's the top rate beatboxer. I feel everybody got gypped. Alem got gypped because he went through some incredible people, but it was like this whole other division of female beatboxers that he didn't get a chance to battle against. That's not fair for him. And Kaila got gypped too. There's a whole other side of male beatboxers that she didn't get to battle against. Neither of them got a chance to prove themselves what they're really about. So I just don't think that's fair, and that's what it's all about. Stop bathrooming it, and it's beyond, just beatboxing. That's my first goal, to help out with beatboxing, but it's all other stuff. Like, you got bowling. Bowling, man. That's a world female championships in bowling, in the male championships of bowling. Why? What does that have to do with each other? So that's what I'm saying as far as that. So that's what the movement's all about. We need one champion, and that's why I'm pushing for the first act of the Stop Bathroom It is to have Kaila and Alem need to battle. Okay? It doesn't have to be like, on the official stage. I know Beatbox House already went through all that and have that like it can be an unofficial battle. But something has to happen. Okay? And for the future, we need to not have these gender divisions. So that's why I got this.